All right, so we're going to be talking about the mindset of a trader. I'm going to be going over the key concepts that you need to develop and have a profitable trading mindset. Okay, I'm going to be talking about two different mindsets. So the first one is going to be the growth mindset, and the second is going to be the fixed mindset. So in life overall, I have a growth mindset. This is where I'm not allowing my setbacks to, distract me. I allow my setbacks to become learning opportunities. And in the market is forever changing. If you have a fixed mindset and you're being static and you're not trying to adapt or be nimble in the market, you will get ate up, chewed up, spit out by the market. The market does not care about your feelings, your emotions, or anything. It is transactional. So when it comes to having that growth mindset, I'm consistently learning. I tell my traders every time I talk to them, especially the new ones, take at least 10 to 15 minutes out of your day every single day to learn something new about the market. It doesn't matter if you are reading an article on investing.com, barchart.com, or even if you're going on TradingView and just kind of reading those news articles, looking at different traders' ideas, or even going on YouTube to watch a trading strategy or, learn something about macroeconomics, whatever it may be, you want to continue to learn. This market is forever changing. Now with Trump in the office, I've never seen price action like this. So I'm really, really cracking down now and learning a lot more about macroeconomics. What's a lot about these tariffs, because it's going to impact the market, which will impact my trading. So I need to stay abreast and I need to be very knowledgeable of this. So you always want to make sure that you're learning, you're staying open, and that you're not getting stagnant and you're not getting too comfortable in this market. Because again, the market will humble you real quick. So also, you have to be very confident when it comes to taking any type of trade or even learning your trading strategy. You need to be confident, but it has to be very balanced. You can't be overconfident because, like I said, the market will humble you. If you go in confidently and you have your trading plan, you have your levels, your trading setup, then you have to allow the trade to work out. That's what we build these plans for. These plans consist of our entries, our exits, our risk management, and then we have a system, right? Now, if we stay within that system, then we should be fine. If the trade doesn't work out, that's fine. That's how we remove the emotions out of trading, is by having a system and sticking to that system. Okay. Now, another thing, you have to be very adaptable and stay flexible when it comes to the market, just like I talked about. You have to be willing to pivot. Sometimes your trading strategy may not work. At the beginning of the year, my trading strategy was not working with Trump's market. Yes, I called it Trump's market because this is some really volatile craziness that's happening. So my trading strategy did not work. So I had to adapt and really take a step back to restructure my strategy. So it took me maybe 2 to 3 weeks to get a pulse on how this new market is working. And I was able to pivot. And now I made slight tweaks to my strategy and it's working a lot better. So in this market, it's forever changing. Your strategy may work for the first 6 months of the year, and then it may stop working. It may work very well in trending conditions and not in choppy conditions. So you just have to learn what works for you, build a system, and build a plan, right? And lastly, you have to be very, very patient. When it comes to trading, patience is key. You have to wait for the right setup. When it comes to trading, you can't force a trade. If you force a trade, you will likely lose. If you're jumping in a trade without any plan, without your system, you're likely going to lose that trade. If you are impatient, even if you're in a profitable trade and you're just too patient to hold on to the trade and you exit, there's nothing wrong with securing profit, but you may not hit your max profit. So patience is really key. So before you jump into trading, you may want to consider working on your patience. Now, if you're a very impatient person, you may want to consider, trying things like meditating, going on a walk, whatever you need to do to get your mindset right before trading, then you need to do, because it's not a joke when it comes to money, especially when it comes to losing your money. Okay.